This part of my life is called trusting God. I quit my job. Yet again, I quit my job. But this time, fully confident in knowing that it's really meant for me. I know that this journey of being a full-time seamstress, fashion designer, whatever you want to call it, is hard work. Anytime you set your foot out to be a full-time entrepreneur or to pursue a dream, at first it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because you really have to know that what you're doing is meant to be done. And I know what my passion is. My passion is to share my gifts with those around me. I love what I do. Being a full-time entrepreneur is not easy. It may look easy on the outside, but if you really are passionate about what you do, you're going across some crossroads that are hard to get over. But I have to trust God in this process. There's no other way. I have been so thankful that God has placed people in my life that continue to sow into my business, continue to book me as their designer. Because without Him, I wouldn't be able to do any of these things. I have to trust God. It's just something about when you decide to trust God that these different hurdles come along. I don't know what it was, but this dress started to give me a hard time. I was struggling. Things were not coming together. I wasn't able to quite figure out how I wanted to put everything together. It was looking good at one point and then kind of falling apart the next, but I just kept pushing through. I love corsets. Corsets have been pretty popular this year and I love them, but sometimes they can be very, very hard to construct, especially if you're really wanting that cinched in look. But something about this particular corset just was not working for me in the moment. Now, when I make corsets, I do find it easier to have a built-in bra instead of making my cups custom. I just feel like when I measure them and get the right bra size, it's easier to go out and buy a strapless bra, cover it in the right fabric, and insert it into my corset. So that is one particular step that I take along with me in corset making, is I always buy a wired strapless bra, cover it in the desired fabric, and then insert it in my corset. Now, what I was struggling in this area was this fabric kept fraying, and as I was pinning the pieces of the corset to the bra, for some reason it just was not agreeing with me at this time, and I was getting a bit frustrated with it because I've never had this issue before, but for some reason today, I guess because I was so adamant about getting it finished and wanting to make it look perfect, that it was just becoming a struggle to get it all together. I was almost to the point to where I wanted to give up, let my client know that, hey, I'm not going to be able to get it done. But this is literally something that I committed to at the last minute, and I have to figure something out. She did provide the fabric, the main fabric, and the lining. So this wasn't fabric that I purchased on my own. I'm normally one that likes to source out my own fabric, but she decided that she wanted to buy her fabric this time, and I said okay to it, and that's that. But I feel like I'll put my foot down from here on out and go back to what I normally do, which is provide all fabric and everything when you book with me, because I like to be able to control the quality of my fabrics. But yes, this was definitely a learning lesson. This was definitely a fight. I put up a strong fight with this fabric to get it done. I got so frustrated to the point I had to walk away for a second, take a nap, cry, eat some food, and then this was after my 4-hour nap. I got back up to get things going, and things were starting to look the part. I did not get a finished picture of the dress because I was just ready to be over and done with it, but the final look did come out pretty well. And if she ever sends me pictures or videos of it, I'll make some type of separate video to show you all. But this is a part of the journey where you just have to push through no matter what. And this fabric, this project really gave me a fighting chance. As if I didn't already commit to enough, I had a really good friend of mine reach out to me and said that she needed help finding something to wear to a wedding. And so I got up after working on that dress and after taking another quick nap. I got up at 8:30 that morning to make her a really quick dress. The dress code was black with a pop of color, so I told her either I was going to help her go out and shop for a dress, or if I was able to make her something, that I would make it really quick, but it'll be cute. So of course, me being me, decided to make something, as if I didn't already commit to enough. But I started at 8:35, as you can see, that morning. Continued to work on this dress. I did not do any zippers or anything. It's really just a pullover dress, pull over your head, and I was able to get it done. When I finally show you the time, you'll see that I got it done fairly quick. She tried it on, realized she wanted it short, and after having it short, she decided that she didn't want it short anymore. Well, to add fuel to the fire, there really was nothing I could do. Once I cut the fabric, that's it. I wasn't going to be able to remake it. I didn't have any more fabric. So we are going to see if she wears this to the wedding. Hopefully she does, and if she does, I will post pictures of her in this as well. But I think this dress came out really cute. It looked really cute on her. I wish I had a video of her in it, but I don't, only on the mannequin. But as you can see, a really cute cow neck dress came out fairly perfect, and I was able to get it done in 30 minutes.